So Brody McLean does join us now from Towson. And Brody, I mean, I got to ask, I know this is such a different year, but last week you probably go through game prep and whatnot, and then all of a sudden like that, you don't have a game for another week. So what have the last 2 weeks sort of been like for you guys?
Been weird for sure. Lots of practice. We were fully prepped, doing our film. We had all of our sheets ready for Hofstra, and then coaches kind of came in and let us know what was going on. But definitely a weird weekend. When you're prepped for a game like that, and you go through all your visuals and stuff like that, like just to kind of get right, and the whole offense is just kind of shut down like that. Well, everyone, I guess. But yeah, now I think the guys are feeling good though. They kind of game off, got the legs a little bit healthier going into CAAs, so it should be good.
Yeah, maybe an opportunity to reset a little bit more, I'd imagine, after coming out maybe not what you wanted to come out this year in terms of record and whatnot. Maybe the 2 weeks sort of like, okay, let's get back going to what we do again.
Yeah, it kind of let us reset and just gave us some prep time to really get into things and look back at what we've been doing wrong and kind of learn from our record so far, because you're right, it's not where we want it to be. So yeah.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask, 2019, of course, you go and win the CAA tournament and whatnot. What can you channel from that year, from your experience there, into this season? What do you need to do this year that you did that year really well?
We just got to be calm and patient and trust the guys we have. I think that was a big theme for us that year, especially with the captains we had. Zach Goodrich, Brennan Sunday, Woodall. Those guys are obviously big guys that you can lean on, and they kind of calm things down. So just being like that, I am one of the older guys now, so kind of have to calm things down. And even if it's not even saying anything, just getting the ball and holding it for a second, let everyone set up and get going. But that's definitely the biggest takeaway, I'd say.
Yeah, and you're a guy who came back for another year of lacrosse. I guess you mentioned you're one of the elder statesmen there now. How do you feel like you've progressed over the course of your career? Obviously, it's been interesting for sure, transferring from Stony Brook at the beginning, then having that great season a couple years later in 2019 as well. Then last year got cut short. How do you think you have come along now that this is your final year?
I think the whole mental side of things is where I'm really focused on now. I'm feeling a little bit body-wise, being a fifth year, to do kind of my own stretches before I get going in the morning. But yeah, no, I'm focused on that right now. And yeah, no, it'll be good though.
Yeah, absolutely. And just going through your bio and whatnot, I mean, had to notice the Minto Cup is there for you and one of your favorite moments in lacrosse. I'm sure that obviously the CAA Championship's up there well. But, in terms of the Minto Cup, obviously we know that's held in such high esteem in Canada. For you, what made that so special?
So I didn't play in the Minto. I played in the national, national championship for field. So Team Ontario versus Team BC is usually what it is. So it's a really big tournament when you're younger. But that one's still one of my favorite tournaments. Just being with that group of guys. That was basically my whole club team. So we've been playing together for a while, but that was an awesome experience. We went to Alberta and were able to win it there pretty easily. So
yeah, and knowing your roots and where you come from and coming to the U.S. to play college lacrosse, I guess you look back at this experience, I'm sure, years down the road after you move back home or wherever you're going to go the next step in life. I guess how will you look at this in terms of your life and coming to America to play the sport in the field game?
I definitely learned a lot. Made some great friends, and I think that's going to be my biggest takeaway is just the experiences I had with these guys. Not even necessarily on the field, because I don't think I'm going to remember, all the reps, all the certain drills we're doing. But, in 10, 15 years, I'm going to look back at the guys I lived with, my roommates, my best friends. So definitely a really good experience, but learned a lot being in America for 4.5 years now.
Yeah, and when you move on, you want to go and be a wildland firefighter. Is that still the goal for you on the next step here?
Yeah, it's still the goal to go out west and do that for a while. Yeah.
Where does that come from for you? I mean, that's obviously a heroic occupation and something to go out and do on a daily basis, especially these days.
Mm-hmm. Well, my uncle was a chief for a while growing up, so I kind of saw that. And when I was in college, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but I knew I wanted to help people. So I was kind of looking around, and I saw the wildfires in California. Actually, started looking into that sort of firefighting, and kind of landed on it. Seemed like it'd be a good fit. Definitely keep me busy, but I'm excited.
Yeah, we make the parallels, obviously, to sports and life all the time, but I'm sure, working in a team in lacrosse, that has parallels to that too, I'd imagine, right?
Absolutely. That was one of the big things for me too, is kind of leaving one team environment and going into a new one, especially out there. This is just lacrosse. Like out there, like you got to have your guys back like all the time. So no, there's definitely a lot of similarities, but it'll be cool.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. We appreciate your time and good luck, and look forward to see you this weekend, Brody. Thank you.
Thank you very much.